The beloved sitcom The Facts of Life brought laughter and life lessons to millions, but behind the scenes, many of its stars faced heart-wrenching struggles. In this emotional exploration, we uncover the untold stories of how 28 cast members of this iconic show met their tragic end. From battles with illness to unforeseen accidents, their lives were filled with triumphs and heartbreaking losses. Discover the true fate of the actors who brought the facts of life to the screen, stories that will leave you reflecting on the fragile nature of fame and life. Roger Perry, born on May 7, 1933, was best known for his portrayal of the easygoing Charles Parker in The Facts of Life, a role that endeared him to many fans. Despite his charming demeanor and calm presence on screen, Roger's personal life was far more complicated. His first marriage to actress Joanne Worley ended in 1979 after 10 years of marital struggles, largely due to their vastly different professional ambitions and lifestyles. The divorce took an emotional toll on Roger, leaving him grappling with feelings of isolation and a deep sense of loss. He found happiness again with actress Joyce Bulifant, whom he married in 2002, and together they shared a strong bond that helped him through his later years. However, his life was not without continued struggles. In his final years, Roger fought a difficult battle with prostate cancer, enduring long treatments that drained his energy and spirit. Despite this, he remained active in his career for as long as he could, leaving behind a lasting legacy in both television and film. On July 12, 2018, at the age of 85, Roger passed away, his death marking the end of an era for fans who adored his quiet strength and versatility as an actor. Marj Dusay, born on February 20, 1936, brought sophistication and poise to her portrayal of Monica Warner, the mother of one of the lead characters in The Facts of Life. Behind her glamorous roles, however, Marj's life was fraught with personal loss and private battles. Her first marriage ended in divorce, and though she later remarried John Dusay, their union was tragically cut short when John passed away in 1987, leaving Marj widowed. However, the most heart-wrenching blow came in 1993 when her only son, Randall, passed away unexpectedly. The grief of losing her child overwhelmed her, and Marj struggled to come to terms with the devastating void left in her life. For years, she channeled her pain into her acting, delivering powerful performances in soap operas like Guiding Light and All My Children, where her characters often reflected the emotional turmoil she carried inside. While she was celebrated for her elegance and talent, many of her close friends knew that she never truly recovered from the loss of her son. Marj passed away on January 28, 2020, at the age of 83, due to natural causes, leaving behind a career that spanned decades and a personal legacy marked by both triumph and heartbreak. Nicholas Coster, born on December 3, 1933, was a versatile actor known for his role as David Warner in The Facts of Life. However, his success in television and daytime soaps was often overshadowed by deep personal sorrow. His first marriage ended in a painful divorce, leading to a bitter custody battle over his children that weighed heavily on him. The most profound loss came in 1981 when his daughter, Candace, tragically died in a car accident. This devastating event profoundly impacted Nicholas, altering his approach to both life and acting. He often turned to his work for healing, channeling his grief into roles on soap operas like Santa Barbara and Another World, where his emotional depth resonated with viewers. Despite these challenges, Nicholas found love again with his second wife, actress Beth Pantel, and their supportive relationship offered him solace. Yet, the pain of his daughter's death lingered, influencing the more serious roles he chose later in his career. Nicholas passed away on June 26, 2023, at the age of 89 due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and a passion for acting shaped by both love and loss. Charlotte Rae was born on April 22, 1926, and is best known for her role as Edna Garrett, the nurturing housemother in The Facts of Life. Behind her warm on-screen persona, Charlotte faced significant personal challenges. Her marriage to composer John Strauss was tumultuous, ultimately ending in divorce in 1976 after he came out as bisexual. This revelation deeply affected her, especially as she balanced her rising career with the demands of raising two sons, one of whom had autism. Amidst her professional success, Charlotte quietly navigated the complexities of caregiving and the heartache that came with it. Her health struggles began when she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2009, from which she initially recovered, only to face another battle with bone cancer in 2017. Charlotte Rae passed away on August 5, 2018, at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy of love and wisdom, even as the personal struggles she endured remained largely hidden from her adoring fans. Cloris Leachman, born on April 30, 1926, won hearts with her role as Beverly and Stickle in The Facts of Life. Despite her comedic brilliance and vibrant public persona, Cloris' life was marked by profound sorrow. The tragic death of her son, Brian England, from a suspected overdose in 1986 cast a long shadow over her success, leaving her with an ache that never fully healed. Married to director George England, Cloris had 5 children, but their relationship, fraught with infidelity and emotional disconnection, ended in divorce in 1979. This tumultuous period prompted her to seek deeper meaning through spiritual exploration and self-discovery. Though she continued to bring joy to audiences, Cloris grappled with the weight of loss and the complexities of her fractured personal life. She passed away from natural causes on January 27, 2021, at the age of 94, leaving a legacy that was both radiant and tinged with tragedy. Alex Rocco, born on February 29, 1936, brought a gritty authenticity to the role of Charlie Palniaksek, the loving yet tough father figure in The Facts of Life. Rocco's real life mirrored the intensity of his characters, having grown up in Boston's tough neighborhoods, where he had alleged ties to local mob activity before shifting his focus to acting. His marriage to Sandra Garrett was marked by heartache, especially after she succumbed to cancer in 2002. Earlier, the couple faced an unimaginable tragedy when their daughter Jennifer died in a car accident in 1981, a loss that haunted Alex throughout his life. This grief often seeped into his performances, lending them a raw emotional depth rooted in his real-life pain. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer later in life, Alex fought bravely before passing away on July 18, 2015, at the age of 79. His final years were characterized by quiet sadness, yet he remained a respected and beloved figure in Hollywood, remembered for both his talent and the profound losses he endured. Hugh Gillen, born on July 14, 1925, became a familiar face with his portrayal of Howard in the 1980 series The Facts of Life. His on-screen presence was characterized by warmth, but behind the camera, Hugh faced his own struggles with the pressures of Hollywood life. A father of 4, Hugh's career often kept him away from his family for long stretches, a reality that weighed heavily on him. While his marriage to Janet Gillen lasted over 50 years, it was not without strain due to his absences and the emotional toll of balancing fame with fatherhood. Despite these difficulties, Hugh remained a dedicated family man who found solace in his work, often immersing himself in his characters as a means of coping with the stresses of his personal life. His death on May 4, 2004, at the age of 78, was due to natural causes, and his passing marked the end of a long career in which he consistently brought authenticity and charm to his roles. His understated, yet impactful presence left an indelible mark on the industry, though much of his personal sacrifices remained hidden behind his public persona. Ruth Gillette, born on August 16, 1906, brought her years of experience to the role of Ruth in the 1985 series The Facts of Life. Having started her career in vaudeville and Broadway, Ruth's journey through Hollywood was one marked by persistence and reinvention. She lived through the height of the Great Depression, an era that deeply affected her family, and struggled for years to find steady work. Her first marriage ended in heartbreak after her husband, John, died in World War II, leaving Ruth widowed at a young age. Despite the personal tragedies that marred her early life, Ruth remained resilient, throwing herself into her acting career as a way to heal. Known for her versatility, she played a wide range of roles, but few knew of the deep pain she carried from her past. As she aged, Ruth retired quietly, content with the legacy she had built over decades in the industry. She passed away on May 13, 1994, at the age of 87, of natural causes, leaving behind a legacy that few of her fans fully understood, one shaped by endurance in the face of immense hardship. Orson Bean, born on July 22, 1928, entertained generations with his role as Oliver Thompson in The Facts of Life, and with his wit and comedic timing on stage and screen. Yet, Orson's life was marked by both joy and tragedy. His early years were shaped by a strict, religious upbringing that he later rebelled against, leading to a lifetime of searching for spiritual and personal fulfillment. He struggled with addiction in his younger years, battling depression that nearly derailed his career. His first marriage ended in divorce after a series of personal conflicts, but Orson found love again with actress Allie Mills, with whom he shared his later years. Despite his successes, he never fully escaped the shadow of his early struggles, and his life was punctuated by periods of deep introspection and philosophical exploration. Orson's death came tragically on February 7, 2020, when he was hit by a car in a freak accident at the age of 91. His passing was sudden and shocking, a reminder of the fragility of life for a man who had spent his career making others laugh and reflect. His life was full of highs and lows, but his legacy as a beloved entertainer remains unshakable. Dick O'Neill, born on August 29, 1928, became a familiar face on television, most notably for his role as Henry Douglas in the 1980 series The Facts of Life. O'Neill's portrayal of the stern but caring character mirrored much of his real-life struggles. Early in his career, Dick's relentless dedication to acting caused a strain on his marriage. His wife, feeling neglected by his long hours on set and his emotionally taxing roles, filed for divorce, taking their only daughter with her. This loss weighed heavily on O'Neill, and though he kept a stoic exterior, friends and colleagues often saw the sadness in his eyes. Despite his heartbreak, he remained deeply committed to his craft, using acting as an escape from his personal grief. In his later years, his health began to deteriorate, and he faced several financial hardships due to poor investment decisions. By the time he passed away on November 17, 1998, at the age of 70 due to heart failure, O'Neill had experienced both the highs of professional success and the lows of personal loss. His career, however, left an enduring mark on television, remembered for the depth and authenticity he brought to every role. Hazel Shermet, born on August 1, 1920, was a versatile actress who captured the hearts of audiences with her role as Miss Downs in The Facts of Life. Beneath her cheerful demeanor on screen, Shermet's life was marked by a series of private tragedies. She had once been a rising star in the 1940s, marrying a talented jazz musician during the golden age of Hollywood. Their love was passionate, and their union brought hope for a glamorous life together. However, the couple was shattered by the sudden death of their infant child, an event that devastated their marriage. Hazel, engulfed by grief, found herself estranged from her husband and later divorced. She never remarried, choosing instead to immerse herself in her work to mask her sorrow. While she remained active in the entertainment industry for decades, her personal life was one of quiet loneliness, punctuated by the occasional company of friends but never again by the deep love she had once known. Shermet passed away on October 27, 2016, at the age of 96 from natural causes, leaving behind a body of work that showcased her enduring resilience and spirit in the face of personal loss. Ian Wolfe, born on November 4, 1896, was one of Hollywood's most enduring character actors, playing Mr. Bigley in the 1983 series The Facts of Life. His on-screen presence, often filled with quiet authority, reflected a life rich with both professional triumphs and profound personal heartache. Wolfe married the love of his life, Elizabeth, in the 1920s when they met during the silent film era. They were deeply in love and shared a long, happy marriage filled with laughter and companionship, until tragedy struck in 1957 when Elizabeth was killed in a car accident. Ian, heartbroken, never remarried and spent the remaining 35 years of his life living in near isolation, dedicating himself entirely to his craft. His grief was often palpable in his later performances, where he brought an understated emotional depth to his characters. Despite his sorrow, he found solace in his work, continuing to act well into his 90s. Wolfe passed away on January 23, 1992, at the age of 95 from natural causes. His long and distinguished career left an indelible impact on both television and film, but his personal life was one marked by a quiet, lifelong mourning for the wife he lost too soon. Bill Dana, born on October 5, 1924, is fondly remembered for his role as Mr. Mancuso in the 1981 series The Facts of Life, but his life, like his humor, was filled with both light and shade. Dana was best known for his comedic character Jose Jimenez, a beloved but sometimes controversial figure, which earned him both fame and criticism. Behind the laughter, Dana dealt with personal struggles. His marriage, which had been a source of stability during his early career, fell apart under the strain of his constant work and public persona. The divorce was difficult, and Bill, known for making others laugh, faced his own loneliness. His later years were quieter, spent in relative seclusion as he focused on writing and mentoring younger comedians. He continued to perform occasionally, though his heart was no longer in it as it once had been. Bill passed away on June 15, 2017, at the age of 92 from natural causes, leaving behind a complex legacy that straddled the line between humor and heartache. Lois Nettleton, born on August 16, 1927, was a talented and versatile actress, portraying Noreen Stickle in The Facts of Life in 1986. Though her on-screen presence was always strong, her personal life was often tinged with sadness. Lois had a brief marriage to radio legend Jean Shepherd, but the relationship was fraught with tension, leading to their eventual divorce. Nettleton never remarried and often spoke about the loneliness of her later years, particularly after Shepherd's death. She poured herself into her work, appearing in both television and film, her performances characterized by a quiet strength and vulnerability that mirrored her real-life struggles. Lois battled lung cancer in her final years, facing the disease with the same dignity and grace that marked her acting career. She passed away on January 18, 2008, at the age of 80, leaving behind a rich body of work that continues to resonate with audiences who appreciated her depth and humanity both on and off the screen. Gary Coleman, born on February 8, 1968, is perhaps best known for his role as Arnold Jackson in Different Strokes, but his brief appearance in 2 episodes of The Facts of Life in 1979 also left an impression. Coleman's life was a stark contrast to the laughter he brought to millions. He faced severe health issues from a young age, undergoing multiple surgeries due to a congenital kidney condition that stunted his growth. His rise to fame was meteoric, but his life behind the camera was fraught with legal battles, financial ruin, and family disputes. His parents, who managed his career, were accused of mismanaging his finances, leaving him nearly bankrupt. Coleman struggled with the weight of his fame, and his personal life became increasingly tumultuous. He married briefly, but the relationship was turbulent, marked by public altercations and a bitter divorce. In 2010, Gary suffered a fall at his home, which led to his death on May 28, 2010, at the age of 42 due to complications from the injury. Despite his tragic end, Gary Coleman's contribution to television remains a lasting legacy, as fans continue to celebrate his charm and humor, though his life behind the scenes tells a far more somber tale. Molly Picon, born on June 1, 1898, left an indelible mark on entertainment, most notably for her role as Grandma Mona in the 1981 series The Facts of Life. Her life, however, was a blend of both triumph and sorrow. A pioneer in Yiddish theater, she became a symbol of cultural pride for Jewish communities, but her personal journey was shaped by the deep grief of never having children, something that weighed on her throughout her life. Her marriage to fellow actor Jacob Kalick was strong, but it was tested by their shared sorrow of childlessness, something Picon quietly carried into her roles as motherly or grandmotherly figures. As Alzheimer's disease began to take its toll on her in her later years, the world watched a once vibrant woman slowly fade away. She passed on April 5, 1992, at the age of 94, her mind having drifted far from the lively world of the stage, leaving behind a legacy of cultural influence and humor that endures. John Ingle, born on May 7, 1928, had a long and respected career, remembered especially for his role as Father Donovan in The Facts of Life in 1985. A drama teacher before becoming a full-time actor, Ingle spent years inspiring young talent, yet behind his professional success was a man who faced his own share of hardship. He married his high school love, Gracelyn Martin, and together they raised 5 children, but their lives were touched by heartbreak with the loss of 2 of their children. Those experiences of personal pain shaped Ingle's acting, giving him a gravity that translated on screen in his serious and often paternal roles. Despite the tragedies that marked his family life, Ingle was known for his strength and resilience, continuing to work nearly up until his passing. He died on September 16, 2012, at the age of 84 from natural causes, leaving a career that spanned decades, and a reputation as one of the most dependable and warm-hearted figures in television. Kathleen Freeman, born February 17, 1923, carved out a place in Hollywood with her signature comedic style, and her portrayal of Noreen Grisby in The Facts of Life in 1988 was just one example of her many memorable performances. Freeman never married, living a life seemingly dedicated entirely to her craft, and her commitment was evident in the depth and humor she brought to every role. Though she often played characters who brought joy and laughter, Freeman's real life was one of quiet resilience. Facing lung cancer in her later years, she continued to act, embracing her work as a form of escape. While those around her knew her for her big heart and generosity, Freeman was intensely private about her personal struggles, choosing instead to be remembered for her light-hearted roles. She passed away on August 23, 2001, at the age of 78, having left behind a legacy of laughter and a body of work that continues to be celebrated. Richard Moll was born on January 13, 1943, and remains an enduring figure in the entertainment industry. While he is best known for his role as himself in the 1987 series The Facts of Life, his life has been a mixture of triumphs and struggles. Growing up as a tall and imposing figure, Richard often faced challenges with self-esteem, feeling out of place among his peers. His career blossomed with notable roles in comedy and fantasy, showcasing his unique ability to blend humor with depth. However, behind the scenes, he endured 2 difficult divorces that left him questioning his ability to maintain lasting relationships. Despite his towering presence, loneliness became a recurring theme in his life, especially after losing several close friends and colleagues in the industry. Richard also confronted health issues in recent years, prompting him to adopt a quieter lifestyle away from the limelight. He continued to participate in various projects, reflecting on a career filled with joy and laughter, tinged with the melancholy of personal loss. Tragically, Richard Moll passed away on October 26, 2023, at the age of 80. The cause of his death has not been publicly disclosed by his family. He died peacefully at his home in Big Bear Lake, California, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex personal history. Robert Mandan was born on February 2, 1932, and departed this world on April 29, 2018, at the age of 86. He is fondly remembered for his portrayal of Dr. Bruce Gaines in the 1986 series The Facts of Life. Mandan's life was a tapestry of success intertwined with personal tragedy. Despite his distinguished career, which included prominent roles in soap operas, he faced profound sorrow with the passing of his first wife in the late 1970s. This loss deeply affected him and altered his outlook on relationships, making him hesitant to open up to love again. Although he enjoyed a successful career, he often felt overshadowed by the larger stars of his time, leaving him to grapple with feelings of underappreciation. In his later years, health issues began to take their toll, and he chose to step back from the public eye. His death from natural causes was a quiet farewell to a man whose life was rich with stories yet tinged with heartache, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience. Zsa Zsa Gabor, born on February 6, 1917, was a glamorous icon who left an indelible mark on Hollywood. She portrayed Countess Calvert in the 1981 series The Facts of Life, showcasing her signature elegance and sharp wit. However, beneath the glitz and glamour lay a life punctuated by personal struggles and tragedies. Despite her many marriages, a staggering 9, true love remained elusive for Zsa Zsa, with many relationships ending in public scandal and bitterness. Financial difficulties later haunted her, compounded by a devastating car accident in 2002 that left her dependent on a wheelchair and limited her mobility. Zsa Zsa's health declined further in her later years, marked by a series of strokes that forced her into a life of confinement. The vibrant woman who once captivated audiences was left grappling with the fragility of life. She passed away on December 18, 2016, at the age of 99, due to heart failure, leaving a complex legacy that intertwined glamour with profound personal loss, forever remembered as a star who shone brightly yet endured much darkness. Mako was born on December 10, 1933, and left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry with his portrayal of Mr. Wakamatsu in the 1982 series The Facts of Life. Known for his powerful performances and distinctive voice, he had a remarkable ability to bring depth and authenticity to his characters, from action films to emotional dramas. Mako faced significant challenges in his career as an Asian American actor, often encountering typecasting that limited the roles available to him. However, he became a vocal advocate for representation, striving to improve opportunities for future generations of Asian actors. His life took a tragic turn when he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, a battle he fought with courage and dignity. Mako passed away on July 21, 2006, at the age of 72, leaving behind a rich legacy of contributions to both film and television, as well as a heartfelt commitment to his community. Donnelly Rhodes was born on December 4, 1936, and became a well-respected figure in television, particularly known for his role as Sal Largo in the 1982 series The Facts of Life. Throughout his extensive career, he showcased incredible versatility, seamlessly transitioning between genres and embodying a range of characters. Despite his success, Donnelly faced numerous challenges, including periods of unemployment that tested his resilience and commitment to his craft. His dedication to acting endeared him to fans and colleagues alike, making him a beloved figure in the industry. As he aged, he encountered health issues that required him to reevaluate his career. Tragically, he was diagnosed with cancer, a battle that ultimately claimed his life on January 8, 2018, at the age of 81. His legacy is marked not only by his numerous roles but also by the warmth and kindness he shared with those around him, reminding us of the importance of connection and compassion. Alexa Kenin was born on February 16, 1962, and made a significant impact on audiences with her role as Jessie in the 1982 series The Facts of Life. A promising young talent, she captivated viewers with her vibrant performances, showcasing a depth of emotion that belied her age. However, her life was fraught with personal struggles, including the pressures and challenges that often accompany young fame in Hollywood. Despite her potential, Alexa faced emotional turmoil and battles with self-identity that overshadowed her budding career. Tragically, her life was cut short when she passed away on September 10, 1985, at just 23 years old. While the official cause of death remains listed as unknown, reports suggested the possibility of homicide, casting a somber shadow over her legacy. Although her time in the spotlight was brief, Alexa's talent and spirit left a lasting impression, serving as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the profound impact one can have in a short time. Norman Alden, born on September 13, 1924, portrayed Ernest Melbourne in the 1982 series The Facts of Life. Throughout his life, Alden faced numerous challenges that affected his personal and professional relationships. Growing up, he had a strained relationship with his family, which often left him feeling isolated and yearning for connection. His dedication to acting led him to a successful career in television and film, yet it often came at the expense of his personal life. Alden was married multiple times, but these relationships were marked by turmoil and heartache, leaving him feeling unfulfilled. He struggled with the emotional impact of his work, frequently immersing himself in roles that mirrored his own feelings of loneliness. Despite his success, he often found himself wrestling with feelings of inadequacy and longing for deeper connections. His later years were marked by a quiet introspection, as he reflected on the sacrifices he made for his career. Alden passed away on July 27, 2012, at the age of 87 due to natural causes, leaving behind a rich legacy of memorable performances alongside a bittersweet narrative of a life filled with both achievement and profound personal struggles. Murray Matheson, who entered the world on July 1, 1912, brought to life the character of Professor Henry Clayton in The Facts of Life. Matheson had a remarkable career in theater, film, and television, yet his journey was fraught with personal challenges. He was known for his intense work ethic, often prioritizing his career over his family, which led to a complicated relationship with his wife and children. His marriage faced numerous trials, as his dedication to his craft often left little room for emotional availability, resulting in feelings of neglect from those closest to him. Matheson experienced the pain of separation as he pursued opportunities abroad, leaving his family behind to navigate their lives without him. This emotional distance took a toll, and despite his on-screen success, he often felt the weight of his decisions pressing down on him. Murray Matheson passed away on April 25, 1985, at the age of 72 from natural causes, reflecting a life dedicated to the arts but overshadowed by the personal sacrifices that came with it. Norman Burton was born on December 5, 1923, and is remembered for his role as Dr. Green in The Facts of Life. Throughout his life, Burton faced significant struggles that often mirrored the complex characters he portrayed on screen. He had a tumultuous relationship with his family, marked by strained connections with his parents and a series of challenging marriages. Burton's commitment to his craft often led him to immerse himself deeply in his roles, which, while allowing him to deliver powerful performances, also caused emotional turbulence in his personal life. He grappled with feelings of inadequacy and regret over missed opportunities to connect with his children, a burden he carried throughout his life. The pressures of maintaining a successful acting career often left him feeling overwhelmed and isolated. Tragically, Burton's life was cut short when he lost his life in an auto accident on November 29, 2003, at the age of 79. His legacy is one of deep emotional complexity, marked by both artistic achievement and personal tragedy. Irene Tedrow, born on August 3, 1907, portrayed Grace in the 1985 series The Facts of Life. Tedrow's life was a compelling blend of resilience and heartbreak. Early in her career, she faced significant challenges, including the death of her husband, which forced her to navigate the complexities of single parenthood while pursuing her passion for acting. This experience shaped her perspective on life and influenced her performances, allowing her to bring authenticity and depth to her roles. Despite her success, she often grappled with feelings of loneliness and the struggle to balance her career and family life. Tedrow's determination to excel in her profession sometimes left her with little time for her children, creating a lingering sense of guilt that haunted her. Her ability to channel her personal experiences into her work made her performances memorable, yet they were often tinged with the sadness of her own life's challenges. Irene Tedrow passed away on March 10, 1995, at the age of 87 from a stroke, leaving behind a legacy of versatile talent intertwined with the profound trials she faced throughout her life. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in The Facts of Life, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.